I had a guy talking to me yesterday, and I was like, because I always ask buyers when I meet with them on the mortgage side of things, they sit down with me. I'm like, hey, why do you want to buy a house? And I try to lead them into thinking way more long term than just this house,
Yeah.
right? And this guy said, my parents never owned a home.
Uh-huh.
And he said, I'm 27 years old and I've moved 26 times in my life.
Ooh.
And he said, it messed me up. He said, every time someone wanted to sell or raised rents on me and we couldn't afford it, he's like, I've moved 26 times.
Wow.
He's like, and so we ended up getting into the financial side of it. For him, it was this real emotional thing. I need to call a place home. I'm getting married in May, and I don't want my kids and my family to have the life we had. That it was really unstable. I've got this guy in my office, a really close friend of mine, Jonathan, and he moved here from Switzerland, and he's also, I think they've been here since November of 2023. They're moving into their fourth house right now. And they're having a heck of a time getting approval because there's a lot of people trying to rent and they want a credit check and they want this and that. And he's still trying to figure out how to prove income and establish credit. And it's like, he told me, it's like his daughter, they got a little baby girl. And he's like, man, she wants to stay somewhere.
Yeah.
And my wife wants to stay somewhere. I want to stay somewhere. What do you think? And so renting is something that it has its place.
Yeah.
But if someone can find a way to buy a house, I think they need to. And I think that people understand that more in 2024 than they did in 2023 in the beginning when rates first went up. A lot of people now that I talk to, they actually know what's going on with the southern border with 13 million people coming over the border. They know what's going on with regulation, and they're not seeing enough homes being built. And the average home buyer right now that I meet with, I don't have to persuade them. They know, and they know that their payment's not going to be swell. If someone is wanting to put themselves in a position to buy a house, but they're uncertain about the payment, the rates, and all these things that are going on, they need to really think through the fundamentals of the housing market right now. We're 10 million plus homes behind what we need. Mm-hmm. We're not seeing enough homes being built. We have an influx of a population because of millennial family formation. And now we have the illegal immigration. That's a huge factor. And it just doesn't look great, And so I think that unless you're planning on renting for a short period of time, you have to become mortgage ready.